Welcome to 9 Innings, brought to you by the Players Lounge. I'm Trey Phelps. My other host is
Trey King.
And our guests today are
Robbie, Burnett.
And Brian Curley.
And big shout out to the retreat for giving us space to run the show today. If you're looking for a spot to live in fall 2025, this is definitely the spot. Us three, we actually live here. Have you used the golf simulator yet at all?
I haven't. That's on the list.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Just one of the few amenities here, for sure. Just if you're looking for somewhere to live in Athens, this is the spot. So, boom, got our two guests with us today, Robbie and BC, Brian Curley. Where'd y'all come from? Where'd you come from, Robbie? Let's start with you.
I came from UNC Asheville.
Okay. You from North Carolina?
I am from North Carolina.
Okay. What year are you?
I'm a senior now.
Heard you. Oh,
Last ride.
Uncle Burnett. Uncle Burnett.
It's criminal.
For sure. Motor. We like to call him Motor. He's very fast. Very fast. What was, I guess, were you at UNC Asheville all 4 years?
All 3 years before this, yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm getting ahead of myself. What kind of, I guess, was Athens for you, I guess, being your fourth year? Like, what kind of made you choose Athens, saying, I want to come here?
Well, as you know, we played y'all last year.
Of course. You got to play in Athens.
Yeah.
It wasn't very fun facing you.
It wasn't fun facing George either. But, yeah, I mean, playing y'all was just like y'all were mashing baseball, was having fun doing it and just winning. And, you see the environment, the culture, the fans.
Yeah.
It's like, why not come here?
What was like different, I guess? How was it at UNC Asheville, kind of the culture? What would you say kind of like transformed here? Like, what was different here versus obviously we hit bombs and I guess it's loud or whatever, but like, I guess like what was the biggest change like for you personally, like when you got here, I guess now that you see?
Everything it's pretty big league. I mean, we're kind of treated like pros. We go about our business very in detail.
For sure.
So, I mean, all that stuff, just the, what aspect of it? What word am I looking for? The in-depth aspect of it.
Okay, my bad.
Individualization.
That too. Yeah. Appreciate it. Freedom.
For sure. Yeah, no, Wes definitely, like, he runs it pro, bro. Like, it's just, we come in, get our work in, but it's like, you're expected to kind of go above and beyond. It's not like you're special kind of for doing a little bit more than another. It's what we're expected to do if you want to get to the next level, for sure. How would you say, TK? And just remember we got here.
We got here. It was
last
actually
year.
like the biggest change. Like going from high school to college, especially with Wes, who's like just a pro ball guy. Like you're allowed to be yourself, and I think that's why it brings in guys like this. And like, I think it's a good way to introduce Brian Curley. I want to talk about Wes pitching. Like, what was your main reason for choosing UGA, and like, why'd you come here?
I mean, I'm a big development guy. Like, that's how I'm kind of wired. Is that I'm always looking for a way to get better. It's like, you have a conversation with Wes. First thing he's like, I'm gonna get you better. I was like, yeah, perfect. Like, that was enough for me. He was like, he sat me down, and like, I'm a big guy who likes asking questions to get better. It's like I like learning rather than just being told, right? So when he comes up to me on Zoom, first thing on the presentation, it says why. He's like, I want you to ask that question all the time. It's like, I'm sold. It's like, that's how you know you have a leader that like believes in what they do, is when they're willing to be questioned.
For sure.
It's like they have the confidence to answer the questions that you ask them, and if they don't know, willing to like tell you that, right? So it's like that honesty helps build a lot of trust for me. And like, I think he kind of did a great job creating that relationship in the like first time I met him.
That's awesome. So. I'm just gonna ask this question though: was this presentation on the golf course?
No, it
or was it in the classroom?
It wasn't. We definitely talked about golf. I was like, I talked to Big Kev on the phone. Yeah. Like, first day I hopped in the portal, and he's like, oh, like, you said something about golf? He's like Wes is a big golfer. I was like, I was like, sounds like Georgia's going to be maybe the right place.
Great place. Brian Curley's a scratch golfer almost.
Not quite.
Throws 100 and can take you out on the golf course. So
yeah, it's really weird.
Really talented.
He's probably like the third best golfer over here.
Oh yeah. We got TP Robbie than me. It's all right.
Yeah, I'm definitely first. Whoever's after me, I'm just the best.
Let's kind of get the ball rolling. Robbie, like, what are you most excited for this season? Like, coming up, like, watching the team develop, and like after our first weekend, we kind of got a feel of like what our
that was fun.
What our identity is.
Yeah.
And I was just like want to see like what you think about the games to come, like how you're feeling.
I'm really excited to win. I mean, plain and simple. I think Wes said it in one of his presentations, is that like winning, once you get a taste of it, like you kind of get addicted.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
you know, we got that taste first 3 games, and it's just fun. And then that 4th game, you know, we lost it, but winning ain't loyal, and I think that makes it fun too. Like knowing that we may not win every game, but just like the hunger of just wanting to go out and get it.
You just every single day, like he says, like just paying rent every single day,
every day.
like because winning is unloyal. Like, bro, we're gonna be good.
Yeah.
We're going to a lot of games.
How did that, for both of y'all, or I guess all of y'all, how did our offseason prepare y'all, or our fall prepare y'all to be able to win, like paying rent every day, like Wes talks about all the time, like what was that like this fall?
I think one of the biggest things is like with winning, like you lose a lot too, right? You have to lose to win. And our approach that's cool here is that we use losing to like learn, right? It's like we take that approach to failure as a way to build. It's like you don't get better by winning all the time, right? It's like I mean, teams that win championships, it's like they have that high expectation the next year. It's hard to win a championship back to back because you don't have that drive, right?
Yeah.
It's like if you lose, it's like you're hungry. It's like you stay hungry for winning. It's like, and the biggest thing we've talked about is like you can't be satisfied. It's like you win one day, it's like, all right, it's like we gotta go out, pay the bill the next day, do the same thing. And it's like in the fall, it's like you're given that opportunity to fail, right? You're given that opportunity to learn, like, and that's how I've like evolved as a pitcher a lot. Like I've got some like random stuff that I do in my windup now, just because like I've been given that freedom, availability to fail and learn. So like that's kind of the biggest thing for me in that off season. Like, it's learn.
I don't like facing that. I don't know how to. I can't learn to get ready for that. Like it ain't no
double
learning.
pumps and like hanging and stuff. And it's
not.
tough.
It's not too much learning can really do for that. But besides the point. What about you, Rob?
When it comes to paying rent every day, I mean, when we show up in the fall, y'all both know you got to get a perfect swing on video every day.
Every single day, man.
Film check.
It's gonna be a long day if you don't show up and aren't ready.
To go. Yeah.
And then on the other side of that, it's hard not to show up and be ready to play when you're facing our staff every day. I mean, it's like you want to mess around and not take stuff serious, and then when you get in the box and you're having to face, you know, anywhere from 95 to 100 with some good stuff behind it, it's just like it's hard to compete if you're not showing up. Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, no. Being able to come in, I mean, we were at ACAD, bro. Like, we were at a private Christian school. I mean, nothing at ACAD. I mean, it was nice. We were able to have our field crew out there, have a small infield. It was kind of like it was a pro setup at spring training, like Wes said. But being able to come in and pay rent, like, kind of like, I want you to do it, TK. Like, explain, like, going to depth, like, what does it mean, like, paying rent?
Paying rent every day is just
like, what does it mean to you?
To me, paying rent every day is like showing up to the ballpark to get 1% better every day. Because like if you show up, like Robbie said, winning's not loyal.
Yeah.
Like it's never loyal. And like if you win one day, you like us. Like we lost UNC-Wilmington in game 2. Like we didn't pay our rent that day. Like we just continue to have to get better, and we can use losing to our advantage to like help drive us. Even though I think we're a super driven team, but like paying rent is just like showing up to the field, trying to get a little bit better every day. Everyone winning their own personal battles makes a team successful.
Correct.
So for me, that's what paying rent every day is.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to explain that to people that didn't know, or out there that didn't know what paying rent was. It just showing up and being able to not take a day off and have that dog mentality every single rep, every single pitch, every single practice day. Because, I mean, the game not going to be nothing at all, really. Those games were fun, though, bro. We were so loud. Yeah. I feel like...
Great games. Yeah, they were super fun.
Like, bro, teams aren't going to, like us, bro. No. I don't think so.
No.
It's not, like, on purpose. It's just, like, kind of, like, we're just, like, establishing that we're there, I guess.
Kind of have that attitude that we know who we are.
Yeah.
It's like, like if you play knowing who you are, it's hard to beat.
Yeah. It's like you're going to feel us walking in. Pause.
Well, plus we're like such a family. Like I was telling this to somebody the other day. Like, man, we just like, yeah, of course everyone wants to win, but like, I think everyone wants everyone to succeed. Like it's so fun to watch. Like AD came into the bus after the game. He's like, I appreciate y'all letting me play how I want to play, because he plays with so much emotion, and that doesn't work some places, but it works here because we're all just trying to get better every day, and
that's what makes them better.
And like it just like we're just such a family. We're gelled together. Everyone's pulling the same way on the rope. So
I mean, we've only been going since August too. Where I would say like, the off season before we even got here, bro. Like I would say, there were just a lot of bits and pieces and moments you can just see that we're going to be a special team. Kind of like, it was just like when you went out and hit 99, like just special moments, or when Robbie went and hit that grand slam, like literally just at any point in the off season, or when TK hit. Did you hit 2 bombs that game? When you hit the walk-off grand slam?
Yeah.
Yeah, like just knowing like, well, we're gonna have a very special team. I was like, was there ever, I guess, kind of like for y'all like that spark, that moment, you're like, okay, yeah, we're gonna be really good.
I mean, even just like the other day, when we roll out 4 guys throwing 96 plus on the 4th game of a weekend series.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's special.
Devastating stuff.
That's special.
Yeah. What about you? What y'all say? Like, was there like okay, yeah, like this is the moment where I'm like, yeah.
For me, it's tough. I mean, from day one, like, my first day here, I got here in the summer, was working out early. Me and Curley both were, but, my first day there at ACAD, I hit with Henry and John Morant. And John was hitting balls 115, and he was smoking balls backside. And then from there, like, you meet somebody new, and, like, they impress you. And then it's just every day you see, like, something special and somebody different. And it just, like, continues to amaze me. So, I think sky's the limit for this group.
Sure. Yeah. Speaking of things that impress you, I want to talk about your 4 bags in one game. The school record.
School record first game.
School record, man. School record bags. I want to talk about, like,
it's not easy.
Like, what goes through your head when you're on base, like, ready to steal a bag? Like, don't tell too much, though. But, like, keep your secrets. But, like, what are you thinking? Like, are you
throw me out? Like, like, I dare you.
Good luck.
That's all it is. Yeah, good luck. I mean, I know the coaches, like, they do their research. They're going to put us in position to succeed. And so, like, when I get on base and I got that green light, it's just like, all right, it's me versus the pitcher and the catcher. And, like, I'm going to get that bag for the boys and then, like, give them a little.
hit that celly?
Yeah, give them a little celly.
That's motor.
Give him a little rev.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. That's motor, for surely. I would say what would y'all say at least, I guess, from coming here, like, what point did y'all see, like, that y'all took the next step this offseason? Like, that y'all were like, I feel like I'm a better player than I was. Like, what made it click for y'all in y'all's head? I'll start with you.
I think the biggest one was when I started sitting last year's max in inner squads.
Okay.
That was like, all right, I'm throwing a high school field, and I'm sitting what I was topping last season.
Yeah.
It's like, all right. I was like, that's okay. Like, I'm cool with that.
Okay, y'all hear this? That's okay.
I was like, no. I was like, that's fine, man.
Okay, for sure. What about you, TK? Like this year, like what even made you like say, okay, yeah, like I know I developed even more than I did last year. I mean, because that's all we really can do every single day.
The biggest thing for me is, like, I just feel like I'm a lot more of a well-rounded ball player.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm still fighting to get in the lineup. So, like, I think for me, it's like realizing that we just took that next step as a team, not only just me. And that goes back into, like, what our coaches instill in us. It's like that feeling of, like, man, I just keep getting better and everyone keeps getting better. We're all going the right direction. So for me, that was the moment where I was like, wow, okay, I'm definitely a better ball player, and it's because the guys around me are making me a better ball player.
For sure. You can definitely get behind that. What about you, Tin? You motor. What about you?
For me, I would say like the first inner squad when maybe first 2 inner squads, I wasn't really like swinging at balls and stuff. I was just swinging at stuff in the zone, and I wouldn't always hit it, because you go through some adjustments in the fall.
Yeah.
But when I saw that, like, I could cut down my chases, I was like, okay, if I can do that, shrink the zone, like, take what they give me.
That's one of the most frustrating things, like, in the fall and in this pre-spring. It's like learning that hitters actually know the zone.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
Like, all right, you have to throw a strike, and you have to make it hard to hit in the zone. It's like, it's learning how
That's what makes y'all so good, bro. Like,
suffocate.
y'all don't miss a lot in the vertical middle. Y'all are a lot on this way or on the corners, and that's why we're gonna be so good. Because I mean, we had to adjust to hitting that and hitting y'all mistakes. So if we didn't, we were getting fried by coach. It was no doubt what was going on.
You learn a lot about the 5 zone that first game. You learn a lot about the 5 zone first time facing Georgia hitters.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Trey, I got a question for you here. Robbie's talking about like not chasing and like being almost taking team at bats, right? Realizing that like we know the zone. I wanted to like kind of just like let Dog Nation know like what does this mean? Like I want you to tell us like whenever we're looking at the dugout and the dugout's looking at you going like this, what are we saying?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're hitting a G like letting the boys know like I'm doing this for y'all. Like when I get the 2 strikes, like I mean y'all know at the end of the day like this at bat isn't about me. Like it's not the outcome isn't about what I really want. It's about what I'm really trying to do for this team. Because like it went back to like saying the best guy is the guy in the box at the moment. So if I'm in the box at the moment, then I'm showing y'all like I'm going to war for y'all no matter what. I'm not going to take a selfish at bat. I'm not going to take a selfish swing. If the outcome isn't what it comes to, happens. It's baseball.
Yeah,
Cool.
baseball.
We'll get it next time, and I'm gonna try as hard as possible again. And that's why we train so hard, because with so much confidence comes preparation. I mean, we prepare so much. Y'all know, off the eye pitch, off machine, off BP, mixed BP, everything. Like anything possible, T work, anything you want, we can prepare with. So just when we're in that situation with 2 strikes, I think just 1 through 9, whoever it is that day, you're just showing like I'm confident what I'm about to do for y'all. So just watch what I'm about to do. This is for y'all.
How do you guys feel about this last series? Like how do you think your personal performance was? Like our team performance? Like can you just give us like a overall feel of this weekend, Robbie?
As for my personal performance, my biggest goal this year is mainly just leave it all on the field every day. I feel like I did that in every game. I gave my all. As for like how I do numbers wise, I don't care about that. That'll take care of itself. But I gave it my all, and I want to win. And we were successful 75% of the time this past weekend, so that was good. And as for the team, I mean, we hit 2 home runs on the weekend. And we still competed offensively. Pitchers competed all 36 innings. So I'm excited. I mean, we haven't even really like scratched the surface of what we can be. So it's exciting to see for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really add too much to that. I mean, it is exciting. So you see what the bats can do. It's like, I mean, you got 25, 30 mile an hour winds blowing in. We're still like putting balls on the track. It's like you cut that off. We hit a lot more home runs this weekend, and it's like the swings, approaches look great. It's like all we got to do is just like let baseball happen.
Yeah.
And it's like it's completely different.
Play
it's
ball.
like I mean, like I said, failure you learn, right? Like we got a lot we can take away from this weekend. It's cool.
A whole lot. I was hitting 100 this weekend.
It was nice. It was cool. It was one of those things where it's like, that's a nice one to put on the put in the books.
Like you can literally walk around, like you walk around knowing that like this arm throws 100, bro. Like I'm so serious. Like oh my gosh, I don't know what I would do if I throw 100. Nobody could tell me anything.
I want to put it out there. I was at second when he hit 100 after he struck the dude out, and he walked around the mound and yawned.
He's been there.
I don't know
He's a golfer, bro.
Dude, I don't know if that's a good rep, but I kind of do that sometimes on accident on strikeouts. Like,
He might be in the wrong profession, bro.
It's like, hey, it's like we're just having fun, man. Like, I'm just enjoying my time out here. I'm happy I'm here.
Yeah.
It's like, all I can do is I can throw baseballs all day long. It's like that's my favorite thing to do. It's like I just like send them downrange.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And then you just gotta learn how to move it around, and where to throw it. So
I love the team's performance.
I do too.
I'll say like, I think we even got closer. Like I think we're just like every single day like learning something new about each other. Like we got to see how we are against another team now. We got to see how certain guys to react to certain situations. So I think I know we're going to succeed. I think we're going to succeed at a really, really, really high level. I think this weekend we needed this weekend, needing just a loss, just kind of knowing how we'll bounce back from that. I know how we'll bounce back from it. I'm sure y'all know how we'll bounce back from that. But being able to bounce back from it and continue on the rest of the season and know where our goal is for sure.
That was 9 Innings, sponsored by TPO. Huge shout out to the Retreat for hosting us. If you're looking for a place to stay in fall 2025, this is the place to be. I'm Trey King.
I'm Trey Phelps.
I'm Robbie Burnett.
and I'm Brian Curley.
And go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Sick one.